it. Caroline Malone, Al Jazeera.
The Association of Muslim Scholars in Iraq has called on the international community to take action against what it says is a government policy of killings, looting and burning in Tikrit. The group has released a statement saying it condemns this government policy of reckless base killings. The association affirms 2 points: that Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi is either complicit in these brutal crimes and is using his statements to gain time, or he is merely a figurehead of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces and things take place outside of his control. Joining us now from Washington, D.C. is ISMAEL ALSODANI, a retired Brigadier General with the Iraqi Army. Welcome to the program, sir. So what do you make of these accusations? Is Haider al-Abadi either just a figurehead or perhaps even complicit in these brutal crimes?
Well, thank you for having me. In my perspective, this is premature to judge on the Prime Minister, the Commander-in-Chief, reaction to be responsive and take proper actions against all these allegations. Of course, one of the important issues for the Iraqi government to demonstrate some kind of credibility in front of the international community. I think this is, these allegations need to be investigated, need to be know who are the perpetrators of these human rights violations.
Okay, the Iraqi Prime Minister has been saying that he is going to look into these reports of looting, burning, killing. How genuine do you think the Prime Minister is?
Well, I think if he is serious enough to take these actions and being involved too much to address these issues, the international community, all the even domestic players, political players are waiting for Prime Minister to take action against the perpetrators, which I have 2 stories about those 2. The first one, the perpetrators are from the mobilization forces who are irresponsible taking actions against these properties and making the vandalism. And the second story is that it's kind of retaliatory acts from the Tikrit inhabitants, population who has been persecuted by ISIS, and they lost some family members, and their properties has been confiscated by ISIS. Again, the Iraqi government should be responsible and should be responsive as well as serious to take action against these allegations and these violations.
Now, sir, please stay with us. The Association of Muslim Scholars has also issued another statement, this time on the deaths of 16 people who were detained in southern Iraq. It says that the 16 men were all electrocuted and that some people are still missing. It's holding the government accountable and says the forensic medicine departments are colluding with government agencies in their crimes by issuing death certificates without registering the real reason for death, not even mentioning the apparent signs of extreme torture. Now, sir, you're a former Brigadier General with the Iraqi Army. Could the Iraqi Army be torturing detainees and then killing them en masse without the government intervening?
You know, well, I just want to say that there are, you know, we have to distinguish between the systematic violation, which is should be, I mean, the commanders under the directions of the commanders or the directions of headquarters, or individual violation. In my perspective, these are very individual violation, and if there's any violation, the government should take actions, no matter who is the perpetrator or who is the victim. These are allegations, and the Iraqi government should be held responsible to take the actions in front of the international community so all the people could see and witness what are the transparency of the Iraqi government to be more credible and make proper actions towards these allegations.
Sir, thank you very much for speaking to us and joining us here on Al Jazeera.